Hello crypto fans, it's your friend Crypto Summary Doge. Nice to see you again. Today I will talk about the Ethereum upgrade we've all been waiting for. Legend has it that Ethereum 2.0 is going to launch in the third quarter of this year, in August 2022. So, it looks like we are going to be waiting all summer, unless Vitalik delays the launch again. Let's doge into it and see what's up with these lengthy and frequent delays on Ethereum 2.0 release. So as you already know, the formerly known as Ethereum 2.0, which the developers refer to mostly as Serenity now, is an upgrade to the Ethereum blockchain. And the reason why they went with the name shift and changed the branding entirely from Ethereum 2.0 to a plain boring, consensus layer, is to prevent people from FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Because when you think about it, it sounds more like a whole new network, whereas it's just an upgrade that will make major changes. So Ethereum 1.0 will be known as the execution layer, and the Ethereum 2.0, as I already mentioned, will be the consensus layer. This execution layer is where all the smart contracts and network rules will be kept, and the consensus layer is for the devices that contribute to the network. When we put these two layers together, they will merge into a brand new Ethereum network. Nevertheless, trust my Doge bark, the term Ethereum 2.0 will not be forgotten that easily. Vitalik was promising that Ethereum 2.0 would be launched soon enough, and he has been promising that since 2016. Now, I know nobody wonders why such an upgrade is needed. Because there are tons of problems with the Ethereum network that need to be fixed urgently. It's being planned to leverage the speed, efficiency, and scalability issues of the Ethereum network so it will be able to process more transactions. That's great to hear, but there is also one more thing this new upgrade can solve, which is very important. Environmental issues that come with Ethereum's consensus mechanism, proof of work. You already know how dangerous mining can get. That's why the upgrade will use a proof of stake consensus mechanism, which will make Ethereum go green. Now my Doge heart beats faster for Ethereum than ever. Now, besides technical and environmental solutions, there are also a few things the community is expecting from this merge. And the most common question they ask, what's going to happen to the gas fees? You know how gas fees are. They sometimes can spike up to such levels that it would be dangerous for her if your grandma heard those numbers, as the recent highest gas fee was around $45,000, which can go up to thousands more. That means there is no limit if this gas fee problem is not fixed. Ethereum currently can only support around 15 transactions per second in the whole blockchain. And this is the main reason why there are delays and congestion issues. But that's the rule of the game. When the network traffic is jammed, scalability is always at stake. The upgrade, however, promises up to 100,000 transactions per second. Such an increase will be achieved through sharding technology. So right now, Ethereum has a single chain with a series of blocks. This is alright, but that's what makes it very slow and inefficient. The blockchain will split up into shard chains in the upgrade, and transactions will be handled in parallel chains. I am just a dog, so these explanations don't mean much to me, but according to the Ethereum team, this way, the network will speed up exponentially and scale better. Woof. So will this upgrade keep the horrific numbers, or manage to decrease gas fees? Ethereum fans think the transaction costs will drop with the launch, so I guess we will see when the time comes, whenever that is. Besides that, people are also curious about security. As we all know, most proof-of-stake blockchains have only a handful amount of validators, which sadly makes the system more centralized and less secure. If you are worried about the security as well, here is some good news for you. Ethereum has already thought about this upgrade and how to make it secure, so the merge will require a minimum of 16,384 validators. So, we can't call this a handful now, can we? This will make the network much more decentralized in comparison to other proof-of-stake chains, and it will be way more secure. Way to go Ethereum. I also want to mention the Ethereum price. As of today in May 2022, the Ethereum price is $2,035. With the upcoming upgrade, there will be more scalability, which means there is going to be more usage, and that means demand will increase, which means that the price will increase. Unless something goes terribly wrong with the new layer, we might see increased prices too. Please remember I am just a Doge who's very smart on crypto, but I am not your financial advisor. With that being said, the Ethereum upgrade seems like a well-thought upgrade. Hence all the delays. Vitalik says it stems from hard developing work and might provide better services for everyone. Let's wait and see then. Are you excited about this upgrade as well? Or are you one of those who think it might not be going to change anything? What are your thoughts? Please do share with me and the Crypto Summary family in the comments down below. And if you think I deserve a treat after all this, don't forget to press subscribe and like buttons. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.